Oh, dude, I thought at the end of the music it was gonna end.
At point X, they killed the prison guard and used his badge to escape.
Dang, he got straight to the
That's why
point.
he's full security.
Oh, she looks traumatized.
Ooh, yeah,
Try
focused
not
on
to draw too
her.
much attention.
Uh-oh.
Dude, so why? Okay, I'm thinking.
I have something to tell you.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, I heard it. Oh, spit it out.
It was her.
Oh, dude.
He was away. And she was in charge. It was her. She did it.
What are you doing?
He's about to crash out, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Oh,
The Rizzler strikes.
Rizzler match strikes again.
There's a surprise.
I know it was you. I know you had foggy kills. Your boyfriend in the scene.
Ooh.
Yeah, she's not escaping the allegations. She tried to run.
Yeah.
At first I was pissed off, but now I'm worried. This isn't like him.
You know, it's been said that
Oh, gosh.
keeping secrets
Dude, no way.
can make us
No, it's
sick.
good. Dude, hold on.
Dude, Loki, I'm okay if they break up.
Dude,
Oh,
what if he kills Heather on accident because their backs are turned?
no, no.
And the last thing she hears is that Matt is Daredevil.
What's with the blue lights, though? Am I
Yeah,
missing?
every time it shows him. That is weird.
Oh, gosh. Oh, gosh. Heather's dead. Heather's dead. She's cooked, bro.
Bro,
She's cooked. He's gonna kill.
I feel like he's gonna, because he can't see
I know it was you.
their faces.
I just don't know why.
I have no idea what you're talking
You tried to run.
Yeah, literally.
What about your husband? Does he know? Did he know you had foggy kills?
Does Heather know you're Daredevil?
Have you ever wondered why
Oh.
she's done all kinds of things from vigilantes, Doctor? You
No.
know, hey,
Oh, gosh.
for what you did.
She's gotta know now.
You need to relax.
Dude, this is the ultimate lock-in you've ever seen, dude. If I send this to you, it means I'm locked in.
That's a sick zoom. Oh,
Oh, no.
Oh,
Oh, no.
oh, this is cinema. I got chills. I feel like that episode's gonna end.
Yeah, does he shoot? Oh, no.
Matt saved Kingpin?
Boom, you looking for this?
Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Kel. This is Colby, and dude, I have to say we're unburdened by what has been.
Banger inbound.
Dude,
Banger here.
Yeah, we just finished watching Daredevil Born Again episode 8.
I got tears right now.
Yeah, it was crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and jump right into it, starting now. Dude, holy crap! Spoiler warning. If you haven't seen the episode, obviously go watch it. Dude, what an episode!
Yeah, that's got to be my favorite this season. So obviously we're back with the secondary crew that came in, Benson and Moorhead, and then some of the Punisher crew. It seems like they've done exclusively the first episode, this episode, and the next one, and then pieced together some of the rest. And might I say, they cooked.
Dude, they definitely cooked. Talk about recapturing the feeling of the original Daredevil show, dude. I felt it.
Yeah, I mean, at the end there, I was on the edge of my seat the whole time with Dex. I really thought that he was going to try and kill Vanessa and accidentally kill Heather. I still think Heather might not make it through next episode.
No shot. If Dex doesn't kill her, I mean, Fisk is after her.
And Dex is going to go on a rampage as he usually does, and like I feel like he's at least going to kill some people on his way out. I think he's going to escape because he just got out of jail. I don't think he'll go back. And I don't think they're going to kill him.
Yeah.
Just because he's only been in, like, episode 1 and now. So I think he's going to kill some people on the way out, and maybe Heather will be a victim.
Yeah, I think this just goes to show that, I guess the more interesting development, actually, is the fact that Fisk didn't hire him.
I know, dude.
I mean, a Fisk hired him, just not the Fisk, you know?
The whole time through this episode, like, I was really just thinking, maybe Foggy's alive. But then by the end of this episode, I think this is like the first time I feel like, okay, he's probably like actually dead, like close to 100% because Vanessa was so scared and like it just seemed very concrete this episode.
It just makes me wonder, Why? Why have him killed?
That's the big thing with Benny. I think he was doing the case, and then that was really cool how they revealed that, how they had introduced earlier in the season that they drink the O'Melvenies after they win.
Yeah.
And then he was drinking at the bar that night, and Matt was like, no, it can't be.
Mm-hmm.
And then he figured it out that he thought he'd pretty much already won the case, and someone needed to take Foggy out. We still don't know why.
So who is Dumb Benny?
I don't know who Dumb Benny is. I don't think we've seen him yet.
Yeah.
But obviously he was in Red Hook. He was at Red Hook. Foggy said in episode 1. I think he was... So I think it all may tie into Red Hook somehow, but we still haven't seen him. And I don't really understand, like, why Vanessa was so scared. Like, she knew Dex was going to come back and kill her. Mm-hmm. Like, why? Like, if she hired him, like, you got to think that there's some kind of relationship there.
Yeah.
But Dex came right back to try and kill her. So, I don't know.
Or really not kill her, but kill Fisk.
Yeah, I still have that in my mind that he was going after Vanessa. But, yeah, maybe he just wanted Vanessa to burn, like, feel as horrible as possible that, you know, getting involved with Dex got her husband killed. I don't know.
Well, and maybe he's mad at her because she let him get captured or something like that.
Yeah, and it could be as simple as that.
Like, she hired him to do a job, and he did, and still got him. Like, she did nothing to try and get him out.
Yeah, maybe she, like, guaranteed protection, and then obviously he didn't get it. But, I mean, too, I guess it's interesting because at the end of season 3, the reason I didn't think that it was Fisk this whole time is because he made the vow to Matt that he wouldn't go after Foggy and Karen if Matt didn't go after Vanessa. Mm-hmm. And so I think Fisk was actually going to hold true to that. So, I mean, as we see here, it seems like he didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, and then we obviously see as Matt is kind of, he takes over and confronts Vanessa that Fisk is about to rat Matt out to Heather, which I feel like is relatively low stakes.
Yeah, I mean...
I feel like in this season it would be higher stakes, but like knowing that Karen's out there somewhere, I mean, not that I want Matt and Karen to get back together. I think she deserves better, but I feel like it's relatively low stakes compared to what's going on with Matt.
Yeah, and I don't think Heather would like spill the beans just because she wouldn't spill the beans. I mean, I know she doesn't like vigilantes or people with masks, but just going back to her being a therapist and stuff, she wouldn't tell any of Fisk's secrets. I don't think she'd do that to Matt either.
Yeah, I also think it would probably help her. I feel like for Fisk it may backfire because I feel like it may help her understand Matt a little better.
Yeah, that's true. And then Daredevil and like maybe give her a new understanding of because especially since Daredevil's the one that showed up when her life was in peril, and knowing that it was Matt this whole time and he wasn't zoning out.
Yeah, and she didn't save herself, bro. Pompous, bro. She's so pompous.
Matt was there the whole time. He's thinking, oh, okay.
Yeah, I just thought this episode did a good job of paralleling Matt and Fisk.
Yeah.
I thought it did really good. It opens with, you know, Matt and Heather having a conversation, and then Fisk and Vanessa have a conversation, and like Fisk and Vanessa, they overcome their past struggles. Whereas Matt and Heather are just now experiencing, they're being divided by Fisk while Fisk is being united back with his wife. And so it's like really interesting that right now everything seems to be turning for the good for Fisk.
Yeah, that's true. Like Fisk is he's like putting all the pieces together now, and he's like getting back into the crime game, it seems like. And Matt's trying to unfurl what happened with Foggy, and now you just throw Dex in there. He's like a wild card. There's no telling what he's going to do at this point. And next episode we get Punisher.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know another wild card, the Punisher. Dude, what's gonna happen with him?
I think he's just going to wrap up the anti-vigilante task force.
Dude, I hope so, bro. I hope he takes him down.
It's going to be quick and easy, I feel like. He's just going to take him out. Boom.
Bro's going to be swift. I thought he was the one who grabbed the like, fork prong thing.
It was interesting that they didn't show Dex's face because I feel like we see in some of the trailers a similar setting that Frank shows up in. Mm-hmm. So in the back of my mind, I was thinking, could this be Frank, like, showing up to like stop the anti-vigilante task force? Maybe Matt tipped him off and was like, "Hey, you need to be here tonight." But it was Dex, and it was awesome.
Yeah, and dude, just thinking about the anti-vigilante task force with like they stuck that dude's hand in a fryer, bro. I hope Frank just
he's gonna fry their heads, dude.
Dude, he's gonna take them down, bro. It's gonna be game over because they think they're better than everybody else.
Yeah,
and that's, dude. You know who else is dead? Gallo, bro. That guy's cooked.
Oh yeah, he's done for.
That might be the straw that breaks the camel's back for Punisher though. Like an actual cop goes down,
yeah,
and Punisher sees it on the news and sees that the I don't know, like figures that the anti-vigilante task force did it to him.
Yeah, because I think he's dead for sure. Like I don't think he's going to be able to get that information to BB before he dies.
No, absolutely not.
And I think maybe Buck will do it or the Anti-Vigilante Task Force. I don't know if Kingpin will do it himself, but maybe. And it would parallel with Ben Urich, like kind of snuffing that out, and its ties with BB. I don't know.
Yeah, so I mean, there are a lot of puzzle pieces that I feel like kind of got placed in this episode. Things that we were kind of unaware of. I think they did a really good job with... and I know that their previous directors did episode 2 through 7 or something like that.
Yeah.
I think they did a really, really good job of explaining like how Fisk hates his job, because I felt like this episode was the first time he felt like old Fisk, like he just didn't care. Like obviously he's done with holding up the whole mayor gig, like he's about to take over.
Oh yeah, yeah, and we see. We see what he's doing with Daniel too, kind of like priming him to be mini Fisk, like we've been talking about, and we get to see that BB knows pretty much that her uncle was killed by Fisk. So yeah, there's a lot that's got to happen in the next episode. I just hope it's an hour long, at least the length of this one.
Yeah, no, and that was another thing, is that the length of this episode was
50 plus.
Yeah, it felt like old Daredevil, but. And then obviously you got the Red Hook project.
Yeah, I think it's going to tie back to there somehow.
Well, he wants to do it for his crime, thing, his crime operation. And he's getting money from wealthy sponsors. He got Swordsman to agree with him, which I'm still trying to figure out where Swordsman... I'm wondering if he's supposed to only just be a cameo, or is he going to show up late in this as well?
Yeah, maybe he'll be more of a player in season 2 somehow. Because it is interesting, it seems now that he was something the second crew brought in. He was a character they brought in, and they just tied him in the previous episode, I think it was last week.
Yeah.
And then this was mainly like his episode. But I don't know. Yeah, it seems like Fisk is just threatening wealthy people to get their money to fund his project. So I think he'll come back in a major role, or a bigger role in season 2.
Yeah, but I just have to say, man, I feel like this felt like the first episode that was firing on all cylinders.
Oh yeah,
it felt like it clicked in multiple different ways. I don't know, dude. It was just a good episode.
Yeah, everything just it fit together nicely. Like it's been kind of, the puzzle pieces were kind of hard to see fitting together previously, and understandably with everything that happened. But now it's all making sense, and they did it well. And
I'm wondering if, maybe this is retroactive, but I'm wondering if Muse was a reshoot. I don't think I think in the reshoots they cut him short. Honestly,
yeah,
that's what it feels like.
Yeah, I think he was supposed to be the villain through at least halfway through the season, through episode 9, what 9 would have been, and then they went back and did some scenes with him and killed him off. Yeah, because Heather was the original part of the show too, but I don't know if she killed him in the original cut. Maybe she didn't, and they ended him early so they could have Dex and stuff come back.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at, where it's like the 2 through 7 obviously feels a little scatterbrained. I feel like episode 2 was still pretty good with Hector.
Oh yeah.
But
episode 3,
whatever episode was 4, maybe it was 4 and 5 that were back to back. That bank episode, and then the one after it.
Episode 3 was the one with Hector, because 1 and 2 came out together.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
And then 4 was the one with Punisher. And then we had the back.
Okay. Yeah, that's right. So then it felt like a little out of place. The Muse storyline felt very forced.
Yeah.
When I look back on it, if they had left Muse out of this, I think it would feel much more airtight.
Yeah, and I've been seeing some theories online, and I kind of hope this is true personally, that he was just like a fake Muse. Like he saw all the artwork and stuff and wanted to take credit for it and give his moment to shine. But the real Muse is still out there somewhere. Because the real Muse is an inhuman, I think, in the comics. So maybe this guy just wanted to take credit for it, and
it just feels like a waste of an interesting villain.
Yeah, they could do a lot more with it.
Especially if they want to kind of do more seasons. I feel like if the response to the show is pretty good, especially for season 2, it's Disney, bro. They're a cash cow. If they feel like something's going to make them money, they're going to stick with it. So, dude, but Loki there for a minute. I mean, if Matt dies, is Punisher bored again?
We know he's got a special presentation coming out.
Dude, that would be great, man. I'm sorry, I just really like the Punisher, dude. But I was just thinking, like, dude, it just feels like Daredevil's about to crash out so hard, dude.
Oh, yeah.
It feels like Matt's about to just lose his crap.
I can't wait for the finale, man. Like,
yeah,
this is the most excited I've been for an episode of television, especially like anything Marvel related. In a while.
Yeah, like I was excited for the Severance finale, and stuff like that. But this, as far as Marvel goes, I haven't been this excited for a season finale in a while because. I don't know. The Loki stuff was good.
Yeah, Loki is probably the last time.
Loki is good, but it also felt so far off. You know, like in a way, like I don't know. It just feels like old Daredevil, dude. And I remember watching season 3 and I was glued, dude. I was stuck to it. I took a break in season 2 so I could go watch Punisher, but then I came back for season 3, man. But seriously, best episode. I think I'd probably give it like a 9.5. It felt pretty airtight. Like as a standalone episode, it felt pretty airtight. So,
I agree with that. 9.5 is like definitely close to 10 range.
You know, maybe that's why the show is getting good reviews because I'm like really good reviews. Because I was wondering, like as I'm watching it, I'm like, okay, people hype this show up and it's good, but it's not. I mean, it's not like old Daredevil.
No,
but I think it left. I think it started with a good taste, had a horrible mid taste, but then the aftertaste was fantastic. That's what I feel like probably happened.
Yeah, I think so too. And honestly, like, I agree with you. Like the old Daredevil seasons, I would put all 3 of them above this one, except for this. I'm like, this episode was prime Daredevil.
Oh yeah.
So if they end on another note like this, I'll be through the roof. I mean, because I know they had to work with some stuff.
Still better than the Elektra episodes. Dude, that crap was annoying. I just wanted to watch Frank kill people, bro. But anyway, let us know what you guys think. Did you think this episode was good? And are you excited for the finale? Sorry, can't talk.
FNAF?
Five Nights at Freddy's. Are you excited for that as well? I think they released a trailer for Five Nights at Freddy's, the second one.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's not the point. But anyway, let us know what you guys think. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.